So our today's topic is on multi-threading. Today's date is 11th March. 11th March. So multi-threading comes under the multitasking. So first of all we will discuss about what is a thread. So thread it is a lightweight subprocess which is the smallest unit of a processor. So it is a separate part of execution. So threads are independent. If it occurs exception in one thread, it doesn't affect the another thread. So it uses the shared memory data type. So in a thread, it is executed inside a process where the context switching between the threads is occurs. So in this there can be a multiple process multiple processors inside a OS, and one process can have multiple threads. So next we will discuss on how a Java thread class is created. So in this, Java provides us the thread class to achieve a thread programming. In thread class, provides a constructor and methods to create and perform operations on a thread. The thread class extends the object class, and then it is implements and runnable interference are used to start the thread and to achieve the required result. So in multitasking, thread is integral part of it. So first of all, what is multitasking? Multitasking, it is a process of executing the multiple tasks simultaneously. We can use multiple tasking to utilize the use of CPU. Then the multitasking can be achieved by two ways. By process based on multitasking, we can say it multiprocessing, and thread based multitasking. So in this, the process based multitasking, each process has an address in a memory. In other words, we can say each process allocates a separate memory area. Then it is a heavyweight process. It is a heavyweight subprocessor. Then in this, cost of communication between the process is very high compared to the thread-based multitasking. Then next one is thread-based multitasking. So in this, the processor does not have the same address in the memory. It is a lightweight which can be used to get the result or execute the path with faster manner. Then its cost communication between the processor is comparatively low compared to the multitasking. So multi-threading, we can say the multi-threading, it is a process of executing the multiple threads simultaneously without a sequential manner. Then in this, due to the lightweight thread, the process in a smaller unit can take the less time comparatively to the multitasking processor. So in this multiprocessing, the processing and multi-threading can be both used and are achieved by multitasking only. However, we can use the multi-threading then the multiprocessing, because the threads used and shared in a memory, they don't allocate a separate memory area, so it saves the memory, and the process of switching between the threads take the less time than the processor. Then Java multi-threading can be used in gamings like animations, etc. Then advantages of multi-threading is it doesn't block the users. Because the threads are independent, and we can perform the multiple operations at the same time. In this, we can perform the many operations together to save the time. Then the threads are independent, so it doesn't affect the other threads if the exception is occurs in single thread.